Woke up from a dream where the moon fell to the ground. Inside a hotel room that was burning down. There's a man walking over to a town he came from. Down the highway, started from the burning sun. So 20 million churches, lungs waving in the air. And a seething prostitute said she once had a care. And all the little children that dance in the grass. Inside the nation, that would be the last. There ain't gonna be no kings, you won't wanna sit and sail. When the heroes run like rats from the ship. Woke up this morning and I went for the sight of your eyes and a kiss. Don't know how you feel, but with the moon falling down, I'd like to spend the rest of my life in your room. Ain't your pumpkin pie? It's all the way outside. You got some in your eye. Better go across the room. Smile at me, ignore all my woes. And a bathroom song. No other place other more.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Chris Bushman back. Some more PSO on NFGL Live. So, last time we left off, I was playing on actually this monitor back here through just VGA, and now my VGA to HDMI upscaler / converter came in. So I decided to play it on the big screen here, and I got the HDMI connection going through to the stream, which is great. And we're trying to get through Mines in hard mode today, because that is what's next up. Also, my brother, what's he saying? See, it works still. Pathfinder. He's playing Pathfinder. Well, I'm playing PSO at least, so we're doing that. So, let's get to it. Bam. So, yeah, I've been playing through hard mode right now. I'm trying to get through it so I can, as I always say, be ready for online play. We can just play whatever instead of doing right now, which is just playing through single levels, right? So, we're doing that. And I've been becoming very attached to the spread. I must say, I am enjoying the spread gun on its own. Usually it was the spread needle was the choice, but the spread ain't too bad. I'd say the upscaler isn't doing a bad job either, as far as I can tell. No drop of frames yet. I got 60 frames a second right now, so that's good. But yeah, so I think probably one of the main hitches I had with the upscaler so far has been at least trying to figure out how to get a better sense of color on my capture. And that's not so much the upscaler. The upscaler has some washed out colors, I think. Well, you know what? I don't actually think it's a product upscaler at all. The upscaler is on CPU, it looks fine. I think it's more of the actual capture device. It tends to wash out colors a bit, which isn't a great thing. And the options that are at least provided by the upscaler. That's even using like some packed drivers to have some more options. Oh, nice level up. And still, like, I can't control things like, I was looking at color temperature because I wanted to put a little more of a cooler color temp on the game. Couldn't quite get that. I'm seeing at least some kind of low refresh rate. I don't know if that's from my monitor I'm using to look at the stream, or if it's the actual, oh man, I'm already full now. Or if it's the actual capture itself, so I have to sort of determine that still. I mean, overall, it's certainly not bad. I end up messing with the hue a little bit to bring a little more purple out, just to try to sharpen up some of the colors a bit. But things like sharpness made no difference in the image, at least through HDMI here. I don't know if that'd be for more of the analog signal, if that would have some sort of effect. Or maybe, again, the drivers may not respond to this device with that. It's kind of hard to tell. Hey, what's happening? Welcome to the stream. Mr. Juan, good to see you. Yep, right now I'm playing some PSO offline, just trying to get through hard mode. No biggies, really. And then also trying out the $6 VGA HDMI upscaler that had come in the mail today. Kind of get an idea of how that works to my capture device. Which so far, I mean, it's not bad. The colors are a little washed out. I actually ended up dropping the brightness a little bit, up in the contrast, and trying to mess with the hue a little bit to bring a little more color out. Kind of worked, but I'm not 100% satisfied with the results yet. So we'll see. Yeah, that's what I figured. Resolution was just as good. My issue was, so the larger TV I'm playing on right now actually doesn't have a VGA connection. It has component, but doesn't have VGA. I don't have any kind of like VGA to component converter on me. And I don't feel like doing the wiring right now or getting the parts to build one myself. So the upscaler seemed like a fine solution. Oh yeah. And with the washed out color thing, that's actually more of my capture device than the VGA. The VGA looks great. And all that. Yeah, no doubt. This is about as good as it gets. Now, it's just a matter of the actual capture device I use tends to wash out the colors, it seems, with VGA and HDMI at least. I can't really tell the difference in terms of composite or even S-video, because you kind of lose some color depth with S-video and composite anyway. But yeah, with VGA, you can really tell the difference, especially when you have it split to a different source. Like, that's what I have going on right now. I just got it split between TV and then the actual capture here on my system. So just trying to figure out ways to tweak it. Like, I'm not using an Elgato, I'm not using a FrameMeister, I'm using like a StarTech.com device, which is like a $200 device, but still, there are some shortcomings with it. So just trying to work around that the best I can, you know what I mean? But overall, still, I'm pretty happy with it, especially it being $6 for the upscaler. I mean, that's a very nice solution, so I can get the image back on the big screen here. Of course, HDMI only, or not HDMI only, but HDMI is going to be the preferred input on the TV, and I don't have anything to go to another analog signal. And it makes it a lot easier to split around because it's a all-in-one cable now. I don't have to mess with separate audio cables or anything. And with this kind of setup, it plays a little bit better with the Hanzo VGA output device as well, because now I'm not really messing with RCA cables going to 3.5 millimeter strung around. I can just have it all at the VGA cable and have that go to a single converter, and then the HDMI is actually getting split off. So it's a little bit easier to manage that way, fewer cords overall. So there's a little bit of a housekeeping aspect to it too, right? Yeah. What was I feeling on that before? I think it was Triumphs. I don't know if it wasn't, isn't it? I think I've been doing moon atomizers for dex and trimates for power to try to have that nice split. I'd rather get some more defense on my mag, but I'm a ranger. I'm fine. I stand back and just shoot things. We're good. So yeah, Juan, how's your day going? You living the dream? Oh. I mean, I like the spread, man, but it's slow. I want spread needle here. I want that spread needle goodness. Quick firing, man. Not the slow spread stuff. But yeah, this is certainly a game that I played quite a bit when I was younger, when it first came out. So, typically played Rawcast. Now I'm trying to work other weapons into when I play my character. That way I have some situational stuff, right? So using the spread more, using more repeaters. I used to be mainly pistols and maybe rifles until a special weapon showed up. Yeah, it's a good game. Alright, Dragon Ball Z Fighter Z, yeah. I have a lot of buddies that are playing that right now. That looked pretty sweet. I am terrible at fighting games, so I haven't picked up much myself, but it looked pretty sweet, pretty legit. So yeah, good call on that. So you playing online then, I'm assuming? With DB Fighter Z? Lights going out? Yeah. Don't target me. There we go. There we go. There it is. Yeah, I can get out of that. Why isn't my spreads better? Alright. Cool. Corner. There we go. Get some space. I'm trying to do too is focus a lot on my accuracy. I mean that's kind of the main thing in this class, but two, because I want to use more spread guns and repeaters, they typically have very low accuracy, or at least they miss a lot. So figure use more marksman arm attachments, things like that. We'll get that accuracy up in no time. What up? Okay. Oh, right on. Yeah, I played story mode is pretty sweet in DB Fighter Z too. I have a funny way of sort of bringing back some of the old characters and bring back some of the old characters and try to mix and try to equate power levels somehow. I guess they have. I saw it was a sort of spin-off series they're doing of DBZ right now, based on I think it was like one of the Japanese arcade games that's on it, something like that. So they have what's it? Cumber is the evil Saiyan. They have. I only saw the first episode of it. It looked fun enough. But yeah, I never used the Dreamcast arcade stick myself. I've seen, so I think it was on the Saturn. I don't know if they had a Dreamcast. They had the Virtual On stick, like that dual stick. Never checked out the actual arcade fighter stick though. Yeah, you do got a lot of good fighting games on the Dreamcast. You know, Marvel Capcom, of course. So you got like Darkstalkers and stuff. I'm playing offline right now. I'm just trying to get through some hard modes so I can at least go pretty hard before going online. I noticed a lot of the guys playing online are a little bit higher level, so it's like either try to find someone low level to play with or play by myself online until someone shows up. I'm hoping to get with some buddies. Some buddies of mine are thinking about picking up some Dream Pies themselves, or at least getting some Raspberry Pis with a Dream Pie on them. So I'm hoping they'll hop online as well. We can probably do some low level stuff and, you know, level together. Right on, yeah, eBay's probably... Yeah, these days, that stuff, eBay's would be the way to go. Level 25? Alright. Shoot, we'll do that. What are we getting online here? Heck yeah. Live the dream. Gotta put my battery in for my voltage inducer. Is there any sensitive information on this? I don't think there is. I think it's just the dial-up information for the Dream Pie, so I think we'll go just streaming as is. It's not like Tetris or the sports games where you're doing like counts and stuff. Alright, so online mode, da-da-da-da-da. Of course I have a hunter's license, you know me. Hi, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Sign on, do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, dude, I'll jump online. I'm down with that. But yeah, like, I think back in the day, I played some Tekken on the PS1. That's probably more of the fighting games I played. Not too much on the Dreamcast. Like, I knew of them on the Dreamcast. I just didn't play a lot. I played some of the Star Wars fighting game, but wasn't Masters of Terragasi. That was not a good time. But I think if I played any fighting game heavily around that time, it was probably Tekken 3. And I went back and played Tekken 2 later and was just blown away by how many characters were in Tekken 2. But like, is it Night Stalkers, I think? It's like that. I didn't play a lot of. I played some like Marvel vs. Capcom 2 a little bit, but again, being horrible at fighting games doesn't help. Alright, Jobel, here's the deal. I'm in ship select. I'm going to... Oh, word up. Okay, so I'm going to create a room here. Which actually, while you're waiting for that to boot up, I'm going to put in my fancy keyboard tray. Ha ha ha. Because, yeah, I have fancy keyboard tray. Goes right into the chair. One of the Amazon cheapo specials, right? Screw it in real quick. Well, let me at least get this screwed in a little bit. What we'll do here is tighten that guy up. Yeah, good. I'll just put my keyboard right on there, man. I don't have to leave the chair. I can be as lazy and fat as I want. So I'm an adult. I pay taxes and all kinds of stuff. Just get this adjusted a little more. Keyboard. We'll see how that stays. So I do not have... So with this... I don't know if you can see from the camera here. Just real quick. but I have like a chair-mounted keyboard tray and mouse tray right here, right? And typically they're using Velcro to hold the keyboard in place. So since the Dreamcast keyboard doesn't have Velcro, we're gonna find out how well this stays. Oh, right on. Yeah. See, it's like... Alright. Correct me if I'm wrong. Caves, not very fun. Like, I'm not a fan of caves. I haven't really found a time where, like, oh yeah, get to play through caves. And that's been one of the main motivations for me just getting out of hard mode altogether, because you don't really have... Alright, right on. But yeah, it's like... So I'm going to be in like Ship 00 Block 1. I'll just make a game in there. Excuse me. But, I mean, hard mode doesn't have any real great items. You'll get Dragon Slayer from just by beating the dragon usually. But beyond that, I mean, you ain't getting a whole lot, right? That's cool. Yeah, PSO version 2. We're going to call this... NFGL Live. Password. Right, I mean... I even hate farming for XP in PSO, to be honest. Like, if anything, I usually play V-Hard forever, and then, you know, Ultimate mode, of course, once you're up there, but it's kind of mixed between V-Hard and Ultimate mode. Especially if there's some, like, interesting drops. Yeah, oh yeah, there's a big XP difference. It's like, once I'm out of normal mode, I don't even touch it anymore. You just don't have any items that really keep you in any of the earlier difficulties. And I'm not going to put a password on this. No, this is my, I think it's actually my only character right now, level 35. So, I mean, I'm going to be about 10 levels, well, 37 right now. So it's about 10 levels or so above you, but I think we'll be alright. I'm assuming you're playing PSO V2. Well, there we go. I'll at least start at NFGL Live. That's the room name. Yeah, I thought about making a second character, but I figured it'd be more of... But if some of my buddies start playing with me here, then I'll create, like, you know, start a character with them, and then we'll just level together. Figured that'd be the way to go. Beep, bop, 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 beep, 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 bop, bop, beep. I'll just twirl around like this. Let me make sure I have, like, moon analyzers and stuff. Cool. Stock up on some items. We'll rock and roll and forest. And hey man, I might even have some items for you. I'm a robot. There's things I can't use. But you might be able to use them if you're elf or human. I'm trying to think what they call it in PSO. Right. So I know there was one guy, he was having trouble, I guess when, I think it was when the Dreamcast was writing logs or something, it would goof up on it. So he ended up setting his SD card to read-only. But there's some other bad side effects when you do that right now, because the Dreamcast is trying to write to files to check for like application statuses and things like that. So, yeah, I mean, it might be something worth looking into. I think I ended up just getting just a Raspberry Pi 3 standard model off of like Walmart.com, and that seemed to work okay for me in terms of steady device to use. Oh, what's up? We'll find out. I mean, you're joining, so hey. What up? Oh, I gotta get out. What up? Oh, I remember the smiley face things. Oh, dang. I have no good ones designed right now, so don't expect anything from me to be interesting. Word up. Alright, let's see what class you are, sir. So I might have some stuff for you. Oh yeah, we might have some gear for you. Let's take some stuff out of the bonk. Let's see here. There you go. On the house. Enjoy. Yeah, well, they kept on dropping. I can't use them. That's the problem. Because again, I'm a robot, so it's like. Yeah. Hi, robot. But hey, you know, my distress is your reward, right? But yeah, do you need, let's see. Do you need to gear up or anything? Cool, let's roll. Let's kill some dragons, yo. Okay, well, my bad. I'm rushing into things. You're doing some stuff. Yep. Sure can. Yeah, man, you can buff me for days. I'll take that. Nice. Dude, I'll take your buffs. Alright. I'm used to my mag buffing me. See, that's the thing. I got no magic, right? I mean, I can take the buffs. You know, that's part of it, too. Since I started the server, I don't know if this will count as you completing Forest. We will certainly find out. But, I mean, at the very least, we can roll through Forest, and then we can... Well, I mean, you're probably going to have a hard time in Mines anyway at 25. Let me throw on the Railgun. I'll say too, Rawcast is kind of easy mode in this. Well, yeah, I'll take that defense. I will take that defense. Thank you much. You might be like, hey man, you want some offense too? I'd be like, nah, hey. I got some cannons, you know, on my side right now. Oh yeah, man, you can't forget, your mag is your friend, yo. Alright, so like I own dogs, right? So I like in the habit of feeding my mag. I'm like, oh shoot, my mag's gotta get fed. Don't want them going hungry. Alright. Yeah, I'll give some big stat boosts. Right. Yeah, I mean, dude, having those buffs in multiplayer is so awesome. That's... If there's anything I miss from playing with people, it's having, like, actual buffs. Because... Actually, you know what? I'm going to use the Gatling gun here. Because it's so helpful in, like, the boss battles, especially with, like, rolling through Dark Falls and things like that. Like, if you're trying to get there through that in, like, a lower level, you kind of need the buffs. So maybe I should go to... I'll go to Railgun for now, so that way I keep my Railgun. Maybe a little bit better cover so I'm not just getting pummeled. Don't want me being a bad ranger here and just letting you get destroyed. Yeah, handgun party, man. There you go. Totally blow on that guy. Make her Rappy. You're gonna go up, Rappy. I know you are. Come on. There you are. Telepipe, sweet. Ah, no more mosquitoes. Don't need that mess. Mm-mm. We got wolves coming up. Ah, just opening up. Alright, that's cool. That works. So, Joel, how are you liking the Dreamcast back online experience? So, I know there's... Alright, word. How to spin around like this. Actually, get some gates. I think that opens this up here. Oh, right on. Next, I think this was like the first main online game I played. It'd be me and my brothers. It'd be late night back in Ohio, and one of us would operate the keyboard for chat. Another person would be actually playing. Oh shoot! Hang on. Rise from your grave. Save my daughter. Man, you slapping me in the back? You're out of your mind. Still gonna chew through you. Chewing. But yeah, and so it's kind of, you know, we got lost in that meta lore of hearing about Heaven's Punisher and how awesome of a gun it was, and when duping first started happening with weapons, we're like, what? People just get whatever they want for weapons? Like, it was crazy. It blew my little mind, you know? It was pretty darn enjoyable in that regard. Boop. And ace. Okay, ace. Like back in the heyday. Hey man, I mean this. Hey, PS2 is a solid console though. I mean, you had like Baldur's Gate, you had EverQuest Online there. You had all the RPGs. Like, okay, so Dreamcast got like Grandia 2 and such, right? Great RPG, no doubt. Man, the PS2? PS2 had RPGs, yo. Yeah, like Xeno Saga. I think you had Romancing Saga on there a bit too. You had Final Fantasy for days. You had Dragon Quest 8. I mean, that was freaking great. Skies of Arcadia is pretty solid. You're not wrong. I'm just missing it. Dang, there we go. Man, I'm sorry. I'm just missing this guy forever. Oh, yo, you got heals. That's right. I don't need my damn items for a while. Well, if you end up needing healing items, I certainly have them. Like, I'm feeding my mag trimates, but I might have some star animizers I can use as well in case we need some other heals. Yeah. Man, like, PS2's got some RPGs, though, yo. Like, that's pretty awesome. I'll try not to get the final kills here all the time. Okay, so that's one dickish thing about Rangers is, you know, I'm sitting back, it's really easy for me to snipe kills, which doesn't really help for, you know, fair experience distribution, right? So I have to find myself kind of watching that. Like, even if I'm lower level, I'm just standing back just pelting people, so it's so easy to kill steal. And that ain't cool. That's not, you know, proper behavior. We can't have that. Two schemes. There we if you want any of those items. So I'm filling up on items. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, like, back in the day, that was a problem sometimes. Because, especially if you're trying to level or things like that. I mean, it's great if you have, like, a spread or something if you're just trying to hit everyone once and then let the kills happen, or, like, in this case, like a raw foe or something. Just, you know, AoE them. Done deal. Get your hit in. But yeah, when someone's, like, trying to legit level, to be tension. Okay. Boom. No more wolves. Oh, bad. Just kidding. One more wolf. No more wolves. Got that defense. Let's go. Let's go. Dang, Rappy? You're messing around. Alright. Shoot it. Thanks for the heal. Sweet, a pole. Great. That's awesome. Pew, pew, pew. So I think my favorite sword in this is probably Chainsawed. I don't know if you saw that at all. So yeah, I don't know the history of this game at all, but it's like a again, it's a sword class weapon, but it has like moving teeth and stuff like a chainsaw, and it just buzzes when you start swinging it. It's freaking awesome. It's so tight. There's like that. Let's see what else. There's is it Akito's frying pan? Whose frying pan was that? There's like a frying pan weapon, and it just starts going a little dunk every time you hit someone with it. It's just glorious. Oh yeah, if you want to like skip areas and just move ahead, you can do that too. It's up to you. I'm usually just clearing everything, but you want to go? All right, let's go. We can go. All right, let's do it. Onward and upward. I'm good for that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so that's me trying to do, so like, you know, I'm not really into a lot of modern competitive games. Like, I'm not playing Fortnite or PUBG or like Rainbow Six Siege or anything. I'm very much old man games right now. But yeah, I mean, hey, I'm glad that something could stick out with playing Dreamcast stuff, because I've been super stoked with having a Dreamcast and just be able to play a lot. Like, I can show you the pile later, but I have like a pile of games. Yeah, Buddy tried getting me into Fortnite. And I can get into the Battle Royale aspect somewhat, but to be honest, it wasn't... If anything, I'd probably play PUBG before Fortnite again. But even then, there's just other games I'm playing right now. But like, I'm trying to get into more of Oculus Rift stuff, like with, what's it called? It's like Orbis VR? It's like a, there's a Kickstarter MMO that is getting ready to do another rewrite of the game. But, I mean, it's an MMO in VR, and they have like 10-man raids and stuff. Like, it's crazy. I'm like, that sounds really novel. I will try that out. So it's like novelty looking at my interest a lot more than anything else these days. And I am full of items. And we can't do anything. Who earns? But yeah, so it's like, it ends up being, like I have my pile of Dreamcast games. I have, most of them are back online, at least, correction. I have a lot of Dreamcast games. All the online ones I have are back online so far. That's like with sports games, Choo Choo Rocket, Worms, PSO obviously. What else is there? I think I have 4x4 Evolution there. Fliggin' Brothers for the downloadable content. Tournament, Quake 3. Oh, dude, Mono Grinder, pick that up. Yeah? Yeah, Mono Grinder. Yeah, Choo Choo Rocket's pretty sweet. That was... So... Oh, did it? Oh, shoot, yeah, it did. Oops. Ah, reconnected, we're good. I wonder what happened there, huh? Let's see, CPU was fine. Maybe I gotta turn on the bit rate. So I think I'm at about 4,000 kilobits a second right now. I'm not dropping frames. Ah, man, I don't know what happened. It says it reconnected. You let me know if it reconnected. Saying it did. Of course, you're kind of in the middle of something right now, huh? Get him off your back. There you go. So if I'm back, someone let me know, because I think I am. OBS is telling me I'm back. Right on. Ah. Sweet, thanks. So you got my back. I appreciate that. But yeah, so... Yeah, with the stream stuff, right now, I recently built a very cheap, what's the socket on there? It's a cheap FM socket board. So, you know, it's one of the, CPUs with a GPU embedded AMD socket boards. I got the board and CPU combo for like $25. It's like a really simple, I think it's like a dual core even. Really cheap PC because I was using my main rig for a while for streaming, and it became kind of troublesome not trying to do VR and streaming at the same time. Like, it just, I'd either be stressing my video card, trying to do encoding on the video card, or CPU was just doing too much. And I was just doing a lot of heavy processing stuff. So I just ended up doing a cheap PC. I think I put a GTX 650 in it, and then I just put all of the encoding, at least for the video stream, all the encoding on the GPU itself. That way it was kind of a cost-effective solution for streaming, for like having a dedicated box, and I can get back to just, you know, dedicating one system to just gaming, and make it a little bit easier for carrying things back and forth. So also, the box I built for dedicated for streaming, it's like, it's a small, I think it's a micro ATX form factor, so it's a pretty small case. It makes it easy to like take to a place where I want to stream, or if I need to move it around because I have special hardware I'm using, something like that. Makes it a lot easier to do. I'm gonna fill up on Trimates real quick. I need to buy a couple more. They have a mono grinder in the shop. Yep. There we go. But yeah, so I'm still sort of feeling out what are some of the bottlenecks in the system. Like, I'm doing about 4,000 kilobits a second at 60 frames, 1080p. I'm at about 40% CPU utilization with just OBS and all my sources. So it's like not bad, but then I get weird hitches like you saw, just disconnecting for whatever reason. Like, I have no idea why. So, it's just, we're figuring it out though. I'm done shopping. Back in the hole we go. So, yeah, we'll figure it out. Oh yeah, part of it too, because I got an Oculus Rift, and one of the big challenges with it is that I get a lot of saturation on my USB bus. So sometimes things like randomly disconnect, or there's like weird, just not like OS device disconnects, but things will just stop being connected, or be like, you should put this on USB 2.0 or better, and I'm like, that's on USB 3, so what are you talking about? Yeah, if you want those, pick them up, live the dream. But yeah, like I just kept getting weird issues with just trying to have so many USB devices on the same system, and because my main rig is a AMD FX series chip. It's like the 8735, I think. It's an 8-core chip before their 5 GHz model that's like required by everything. So, like, it can take a lot, but it's also eating up a lot of power, and there are some limitations with USB 3 on that platform. So, with the combination of all of that, I was like, you know what, I just need to get some devices off of this system. So, you know, my capture devices run off of USB 3. I have my microphone set up, which is using a USB 2.0 mixer. It was just going to be better to put everything on a different system. So that's what I ended up doing. And so far, so good, except for getting disconnect hitches. But yeah. You are a popular person. Oh. Got it there. I don't know if you can see this, but... Interesting how they try to keep track of monster states like that for online. So that's going to be a big depends, of course, because everything's complicated. For my needs, because I have like a lot of retro stuff. Oh yeah, Easy Cap. I used that for a while. Yeah. Like if you're doing just straight HDMI capture for most of your stuff, I mean, you can probably get away with getting a cheaper device. Like you probably don't have to like go for the Elgato or something. I'd probably go with like some sort of. Well, I mean, there's some. I think there's what is it, Game Cap, Easy Cap, or not Easy Cap, but some. I'm trying to think of like besides Elgato, there's another capture device company to do a lot of external devices. That's not FrameMeister either, but they've been pretty consistent. I've found with like just straight up HDMI capture. But if you're like me, like I have a bunch of retro consoles that have like composite, S-Video, component, VGA, things like that. The one I'm using I've liked for the price, because it's like sub $200, is by StarTech.com. It's called the USB 3 HD Cap, and it's a rebranded Chinese product. But, I mean, you can see HDMI, and I had it through VGA before. And, I mean, I've done like other composite stuff. I'm able to do some even like DOS gaming streaming with it, because there's some weird resolution requirements for that. Is that locked? So the USB 3 HD Cap by StarTech.com has worked out well for me. If you have the cash, like if you're looking to just spend some cash, you might as well go with a FrameMeister, or I think they're trying to still come up with a new version of that. So I mean, it's going to be really consistent with any kind of upscaling. It's kind of an all-in-one solution. And there's so many people using it, and there's a bunch of support and like tips out there for in case something goes wrong. And also, you have, if you're using SCART, for example, or JP21, then it's really easy to plug it in, because I think it's JP21 standard. and you have to get an adapter or rewire SCART to work in it. But you don't have to do any kind of weird conversions. Like for me, if I want to do, say, SCART, right? Which, like, say Saturn supports SCART. I think the PlayStation does too, the PS1. If I want to go for whatever reason on native hardware with the PS1. I would need to output that to RGB plus my sync signals, and then double the frames to actually get VGA with that, which is like a couple devices in there. Yeah, so it's like that becomes kind of a pain in the butt, right? Yeah, I think you got the right of it because they went to like dedicated RCA composite on the back later. They didn't have the multi-out. Like they had a multi-out initially, but then they went to a non-multi-out solution later. But yeah, so it's kind of like depending on the consoles you're doing. If you're looking for like just a straight, I got composite and HDMI, that's all I got. You know, that's, I want to say it's like Game Capture EX or something. I can't remember what it's called, but they have some like USB devices. They seem to work fine. And it's going to be more a matter of how can you optimize the signal coming out of your console. But if you have a wide variety of stuff, StarTech has been a good solution for me. It's been affordable. Otherwise, it's something like a FrameMeister. Elgato has been hit and miss. My brother has an Elgato. He's been trying to use that for its pass-through functionality as well, because it'll do like S-video capture and HDMI capture. And some of the pass-through wasn't working correctly. Support was just kind of like, kind of, oh well, sort of thing. Like they were a bit, just rapid out of the way. I'm trying to shoot it. So, I mean, Elgato's support isn't exactly the greatest, and they kind of mean, well, how the product works is how it works. Womp womp. So you're trying to capture like on a Windows machine, or you're running a Mac, or what? Because that would, you know, of course, that's a big factor too. Like for me, I'm running Windows, so the device I'm using is Windows only, so I can't use like Linux or anything. All right, right on. So yeah, so I mean, I think you'll have a larger variety of devices you can use because you're seeing more cheaper devices made for Windows. Oh, I should have used this for you. Well, that's my long-winded answer. Hilda Bears, you ain't nothing, Hilda Bears. Please. Hilda Bears, please. You're hot garbage. Get out of here. Whatever. Oh, get out. Sit down. You look tired. Take a nap. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, got guy 33 there. That's up your alley. Some phone messages. What's up? Discord stuff. I'll have to check it out later. I guess we go to the temple. See what's going on at the temple. We might have some skeeters. Where'd it go? There we go. Bang! I love spread weapons, yes I do. I love spread weapons, how about you? Boom. Oh, yo, HP material? That's what's up. That's some decent drops now. Hard mode drops. Up them stats. Oh yeah, riddle me this. Why do Savage Wolves lower their attack and defense? Does anyone know? Because I sure as heck do not know. Diamate. Want some diamates? Show some diamates. Might have some monsters spawning here. Really? That's it? Never mind. That's what it looks like. I mean, they howl and then they have, you know, debuffs on them. I've never been able to figure out why that is. Like, that's been, since the beginning, that's been the case. I have no idea why. Right? Are you wolves stupid? Shoot the ball. That'll help. Man, I almost got my photon blast up too. Now everyone's going to be dead. Alright. What'd you drop? What'd you drop? What'd you drop? Mono fluid? Alright. I'm gonna drop the pipe here. Empty out my knapsack and we'll do it to it. Beep up 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 beep up 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 beep up 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 beep. And then my bag's getting hungry. Let's see, was it moons? Moons are raising more mind. Anti-paralysis? No, no, not anti-paralysis. Antidote? Antidote. Is it? It might. So, like, I have the audio for the stream going through, coming from my TV right now. I wonder if that's sort of doing something, or are you saying it's like lower pitched than what it was like before the disconnect? Or I just get a low sexy voice now. I'm like very whitey. Okay. Well, here I can try something here real quick. I will be right. Where my mouse go? Ah, my other mouse. Well, we'll do this real quick. I'll be right back. We're back. Yeah, I figured I'd just redo or reinitialize OBS, see if that does the trick. Hold spread. How does that compare to the other spread I got? Drive. So that's 0% everything. 0% everything. 281. So hold spread. Oh, that's because the price. That's what right. So that's not really anything big. Sell, sell, sell. As you can tell, we keep this a very professional stream here. Hey, Mono Grinder, what's up, Mono Grinder? Yeah, boy. Now here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this here. Spread. I'm gonna grind this spread up a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. That's what's up. Hey, you got any on me? Hell no, you got no armor. You got nothing for armor. Armor sucks. Get out of here. Freaking shops. I don't know about these shops. Alright, well. Man, if I want them to have good things, right? Like, I know I shouldn't expect anything good from the shops. But, you know, I want at least some, like, 4-slot armors every once in a while. You get, like, mono grinders and, like, escape towels. Those are pretty sweet. But, yeah, I mean, it's... I want good things. Let's do it. Let's shoot a dragon with our laser guns. So I'm just hopeful, you know, I want to live the dream. That's all it is. Let's get some more buffs. They won't stab. Still, it's the thought. What's up? I just missed it. Well, that's shook up. You gotta like a child, take a nap. Take a dirt nap, why don't you? Yeah, we ain't giving up on this here dragon. Take him out the first go. Let him learn to do his thing. So I remember the first time playing Ultimate Mode and facing Ice Dragon. Dude, I was so stoked. I was like, what? He's ice now? That's amazing! Oh, that was a dick move. Yo. So you just came right for me, Dragon? That wasn't even like... You weren't even hiding it. Whatever. I don't care. Dude, I just missed that dragon completely. I did a horrible job with it. Dang. I'm like Rare the Dragon, I'm just missing him. That just... He shouldn't even gone this far, man. That's my bad. I should have been laying out some hurting bombs on him there. You ain't gonna go after me, Dragon. You ain't gonna go after me, Dragon. Go scoot along there. Get off the dragon. Man. Really? Oh, dang. Hey, you're here for moral support at least, right? Pete's sake. I am like not hitting his head how it should be. Dang. I guess because we're online, his paws don't take damage from my pistol anymore. Fine. Oh, I know I can do it. Oh, he's just... Oh, this guy's going down. There's no maybe about it. This dragon's going down. That's no doubt. It's just how impatient am I going to be to down this dragon. That's where we're at right now. This dragon's a nobody, right? This dragon, he's like, yeah, I got friends. Yeah. Oh. There we go. See? Dragon's down. Just don't let him. You die, dragon. Give us anything good? Yay! Dragon's dead. Nice. Back in my day, we just had keyboards. We didn't even have streaming. We had dial-up. If you were trying to video chat with dial-up, doesn't really work. Oh yeah, do you need rest at level 6, by the way? I just picked that up. Want some rest at level 6, buddy? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Teamwork makes the dream work. Dude, that's what the bank's for. Man, by the time your bank's be filled up, right? And you're gonna hit a level, it's gonna be like Christmas every day. Because you have all this stuff you can use now, right? That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about with special weapons and spells, requirements. It's like, put it in the bank. It's like an investment. It's like a CD. What's up, Justin? How's it going? Playing some PSO Online. Mr. Jolbel here. It's just like filled with spells. Dude, that's the way to do it, right? I mean, yeah, that's what's up. I'm thinking next time I may actually want to make a caster like a pure magic class. Because like, broadcast is fun, don't get me wrong, but you know, not doing any magic or anything. There are upgrade from the DC Talk Discord. What is up? Yeah, man. Right on. Yeah, dude, it's great. Living the dream, playing games. That's what's up. Except for the shops have nothing. These shops are hot garbage. Besides that, living the dream. That's what's up. Getting some sick drops on items, hooking people up. That's what's happening on the stream. Dude, it is still thinking, no doubt. No doubt. Alright. So the scaler overall is working fine. Color actually looks really good on the scaler. I don't see any kind of weird like art. Well, so here's the thing. Because it's forcing widescreen on my TV, it's hard to say if the jaggies I'm seeing, how much of it is a product of the upscaling, and how much of it is I'm putting a 480p signal on now 1080p, right? Or say 480, but is it like taking 720 by 480? No, that's not right. What is this here? It's taking like a 640 by 480 signal and stretching out to a 16:9 aspect ratio. Yeah, well, I have not. I could do that. That's true. At least for PSO, I could do that. Yeah. Because like the main issue is that my TV doesn't let me force aspect ratio because reasons? I don't know. But in terms of the actual video quality, it looks really good. And the stream doesn't quite... Right on. Well, again, also, I mean, the converter is an upscaler too, so it will upscale it. And, I mean, you're going to see some, not artifacting, but you'll see some jaggies and imperfections with any kind of upscale. Right? But, I mean, you'll see in the stream, and that is a 1080p signal, and I just forcefully changed it in my canvas to be about a 4:3 aspect ratio. I did some tweaking on the hue and brightness and contrast to try to sharpen the colors up a little bit. But that's more of a product of my capture device than my actual TV. The TV looks fine. It does. I'm happy with it. Especially for like after shipping, it was like $6. Because I'm not a Amazon Prime member or anything. I mean, that's cool. Oh, yo. Okay, so they got a 3-slot King's frame. What's that really get me, though? It gets me like 5 more defense and 7 more evasion. I get more electric defense. Whoa, $3, yeah. So like certainly for the money, it's worth the money. It's just stupid cheap, right? I mean, it was cheap on its own, and then it had a coupon. It's like, it's a stupid cheap. Yeah, it's working fine. I end up, you know, of course, make sure you have a nicely insulated VGA cord, so you don't get any kind of weird static or anything in your signal, things like that. But yeah, it works fine. I have a nice VGA cable with a 3.5 millimeter cord with it, so I have the Hanzo hooked up to the Dreamcast, do VGA out, convert the RCA to the 3.5 millimeter, run the cord to my converter. I have that running to a HDMI splitter, which then goes into the capture, which is like right behind the camera there, and then my screen, which is right here, I'm actually playing on. So, hey! So it certainly made... Alright, so you're probably using like one of the cheaper VGA cords or something. Which honestly, that'll probably be fine too. IQ goes down, I know. That Dex, man. I want that Dex. Time for a cave, or do you want to wait for another person? Dude, I can roll with caves. I'm good with caves. We will see how you hold up in caves. I'm not sure if you played on your own yet. Right, yeah. So one thing about the upscaler too, it certainly amplifies the signal. So even with the Hanzo, is a little dark for my taste. The upscaler brightened the heck out of it. So looks good. Straight up. I don't see any kind of weird color alteration happening or anything with it. It looks fine. One interesting fact, so... Is that right, Joel? Well, yeah, you might need to play through single... Well, I don't know. I'm trying to think if you beat levels online, if it will stay unlocked for you online. Because like right now you see you can choose between forest caves and mines. Yeah, I can imagine. It's a lot easier with the Ranger. Ranger's really cheap. Like, I get to sit back and just fire at things, so Ranger makes it super easy. Oh no! I gotta fix that real quick. Also, one downside to my setup. I wanted to use a better camera than webcams, so I'm using my DSLR right now. It's a Canon T3i. But because of certain laws, blah blah blah, even with Magic Lantern, it will shut the every 30 minutes. So I get a homebrew blue screen, I suppose we can call it that. It's not quite a Windows blue screen, but it is a blue screen, sort of. Not a crash or anything. Anyway, yeah, so the upscaler, it upped the brightness a bit, so I think that'll be a big plus. That was the biggest surprise I had, because I didn't know if it was going to amplify the signal or not. It makes sense it would, right? Just jack this up. Okay, not gonna lie, I didn't check to see if Thunder Tournament was online or not. So, if it's not online, then... Oh, I didn't know that. Hope so, that'd be cool. I have confidence. I'm sure there's plenty of network packets to sniff to sort of figure it out. To do the deed. I mean, I was really happy with Quake 3 being online. Like, I played more UT myself. But, yeah. Yo, like, okay, back in the day, I didn't even... So, my first exposure to Unreal Tournament was with the Dreamcast. So I had no, but I didn't actually play. So it was like any FPSs I played were like Doom or Wolfenstein or Quake with keyboard only. So I actually didn't use mouse click at all, and I never knew what it was like to really use mouse click in FPS. Oh, right on. Yes. But I had no concept of like mouse click, right? So but like with Unreal Tournament, my only exposure to it was through Dreamcast. So I was just using a Dreamcast controller. Then I played on the PC first time, and it just blew my mind. He is like Dreamcast Jesus. He's like going to village, finding people sick and dead games, and just rising the online features back from the dead. I will turn water into updates for the Dreamcast. Oh snap. Question is, does he have the hair? That's... because you need the Jesus hair to rock the Jesus mode, right? Oh, word. Yeah, I mean, he's pretty much like single-handedly resurrected retro gaming with the Dreamcast. Like there was like a collector's market, right? You play single-player games and such. And yeah, like a lot of the unreleased games and such, but really the main feature of the Dreamcast was its online play with Sega. So just bringing all that back from the dead. Yeah, it's amazing. And then you can play even like PBA bowling online, like unreleased games, you can play them online now. Just craziness like that. What would be really cool is if the homebrew, so I don't know what the state of the homebrew community is for Dreamcast right now, but right, yeah, he's just like, he's adulting the shit out of this. That's what he's doing. Yo, level up, let's go. I'll take that mono grinder too. Sure, why not? It's lying around. I'll take that level. I'll take the grinder. I'll take the spread. I see. Okay. Yeah, that'd be cool though. I mean, because at least what I like about the Dream Pie infrastructure there is it has automated ways of seeing who's online, what they're playing, and it has a lot of hooks in there to develop the community for players. That's the hard part with retro online gaming, is actually finding people and consistently having events and things, right? Nerds. Hey, I'm a nerd. Sup, Ricky? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, it's like, that's the hard part, is keeping that community together and having ways for them to communicate, organize events, play, and just having those hooks with Dreamcast Now and the game nights and things like that. That's, to me, that's the biggest win with this. Because now you can actually see who's playing and like not have to guess or go on the forum and find out. Oh, dude, so you're living the dream, because like the new WoW expansion came out tonight, right? Right. And you know, it could be something too where it's just user initiated, right? I mean, it might be just you might have like there's a place for forums, right? Like forums are really good for searching for answers and stuff, like archived content, like longer form conversations. But, I mean, it looks like the Discord server's doing good. I could post up there and people show up, right? So, I mean, I think there's a good place for both. Right. Pretty much have it to be what Roger Wilco and Ventrilo were doing before, right? Well, I guess. Oh, you got your own to manage or something? I got you, yeah. Like, sometimes I forgot there's a whole bunch of people there. I actually just recently joined the DC Talk Discord server. So, you know, that's like been my introduction to the people and community there. Which is cool. But I certainly just sort of rolled my own in terms of trying to find people to play retro games online. Alright, so Ricky, how you liking the new WoW expansion so far? For context, I haven't played WoW since Wrath of the Lich King. So, I missed all of, you know, the green box. The whole destruction of the OG WoW. The pool's close, guy. Hey man, he's rocking it. He is certainly rocking it. That's a sick look there. That's what that is. And sometimes, you know what? Pool might be closed. Just saying. Right, so yeah, you're kind of already in the community. You've been playing WoW, so I got you. Alright, I got a moon for you. Give me a second. Just gotta make my way over there and... Back in it. Teamwork makes the dream work. Let's mop these fools up. Spread the wealth. It's because I'm using a spread gun. Oh, this is bad. Man, I'm getting... Y'all gotta chill out. Freaking sharks. Yeah, it's kind of weird, because, like, so I've played PSO for a while, right? No, I'm no expert. Like, I'm not gonna be able to tell you drop rates and things like that. Uh-oh. Did I disconnect? We good? Everyone all of a sudden just stuttered stuff there. But yeah, it's like I have a hard time remembering when I didn't kind of understand what I wanted to do or how I was going to play a level in PSO. Like, I didn't get much into the challenge mode, so I mean, that's new content for me. That's something I'm very unfamiliar with. I usually avoided challenge mode. And honestly, even most of the quests, like I used to do quests when I first started playing. After a while, I decided doing the weapon required quests, like to get Soul Eater. Oh, right, Photon Blast! Yes, that makes sense. First, I'm like, did I just disconnect? What the heck? But it's gotten to the point where even if I'm playing by myself, because I'm so used to running Rawcast, that I usually fill up on items before I have my Photon Blast go off. Which, I mean, also right now, level 38 going to 8, so that's a bit over-leveled for the area on single player. But, yeah, it's sort of weird. Well, it's cool playing with people, but then, like, I am not prepared for being a smart guy in the game. I'm used to being the dumb guy in the game. Not saying anyone else is dumb, but rather, you know, I was always someone who was was newer to the game, was trying to go on the forums, figure out what's going on, all that stuff. And now I might very well be an old man of the game because I've played it before, right? All right, right on. Hey, do you want that guy zombie? Guy zombie or Rod zombie's on the ground? Chill out, Grass Assassin. Go. Yeah, guy zombie. There's a guy zombie on the ground. If you want it. Otherwise, I'm just going to sell it for cash. Some monster. You know what? I'll go back to town too. I'm go back to town too. Gosh darn it. We're gonna town it up. Sell some stuff. Live the dream. I had some buddies that are pretty excited about the new WoW expansion. So, they're like, oh man, you know, the typical thing. Expansion comes out, people, you know, people get sick, right? And then all of a sudden, yeah, that's what happens. I picked up like 2 items that whole time. I got a mono grinder though, so that's good. I'm gonna grind the spread some more. I want it to be halfway decent. If I get my accuracy up high enough and that spread's actually doing some damage, this worm boss is going to be caked. I'll just like blast all the sections and done with it. Mono grinder, I'm gonna get some cash, get myself another mono grinder. I'm gonna have like the best mediocre weapons in PSO, hands down. Another character, another spread weapon. I might, though, I don't know if you can use spread weapons. That might be a Ranger only thing. Let me check. Actually, I know I sold my weapons here, but there might be one like in the shop here. Oh, Bomberman Online, yeah, dude. Bomberman's so good. Okay, so okay. Jobel, alright, this gun sucks. I'm just gonna let you know right now, this gun sucks a lot. It's got minus, so y'all on the stream can see this. It's got minus 20% against machine and minus 30% against dark. Meaning, it's less effective against those, it's not more effective against anything, it's just worse. So I'm just letting you know right now. This gun sucks. You might not be able to use it, if not, just sell it. But it is indeed a spread weapon. By definition, it is in fact a spread weapon. Right? Yeah, shotgun. Yep. Yeah, if you can't use it, yeah. Raw Philly is your friend. Or fried. We'll go with fried. Yup. But yeah, you're probably going to use raw Philly or some magic just to get some hits in. Yeah, because it's tough for you early on as a hunter, because you kind of have to get in the fray. You can try using a spinner weapon. It's going to be lower accuracy, but you can at least get a little bit of distance. Dude, honestly, sell that weapon because it's terrible. That is a really sucky spread. I'm just saying, like right now. You probably... I mean, you can give it to someone. I don't know if they'll want it, but you can. That is your choice. You are. Master your domain. But yeah, so Bomberman Online. So is that the clear keyboard you got coming in, Justin? Or is that... Yeah, I guess it's gotta be, 'cause you're getting it from Japan there. Yeah, I think so, yeah. Infinite slots. That sounds right, yeah. Oh, what? We got someone joining? What's up, Jaxer? Yo, we're getting people in here now? That's what's up. Oh, Jax, you're 128. Hello. Welcome to low-level land. What up? What up, Jaxer? Hey man, if Jaxer's a ranger, he might want it. I missed that message. What's up? Oh. Have at it, Joel. Live the dream, man. it's like a... You got a really special keyboard coming in, is what you're saying. Alright. I think mine... Oh, do I have the box here? So mine came with the box when I got it, because I got it from like a... game shop. I was gonna feed my man, that's right. Get my accuracy up some more. So 6 and 6, we'll go with a little more accuracy here. So quick tidbit on mags here. For those of you who may not have played PSO, you'll see defense, power, dexterity, and mind, right? Depending on the mag you're feeding, items do different things to raise and lower those stats. When you want to improve, because there's like an evolution mechanic to this. So you want to level up your mag in a certain way to get to the next optimal step for evolving your mag. I believe how it goes is that the defense and power added together, the sum of defense and power must equal the sum of dex and mind. So, like for instance, you see I have 1422, so that's 36, and dex and mind's 36. Every 20 levels, when they're equal and your IQ is high enough, you'll evolve to a better form. Maybe just pulling out of everything. So good. Yeah, Joel, but let me show you this real quick. I think I have it still. I picked up a PS2 converter, not PlayStation 2. Heck yeah, dude. Poor slot, yo. I believe what state maintenance does, I think that auto cures. Oh yeah, okay. Because like, what I was trying to do before with the PS2 converter was try to find an optical mouse that'd work with it. So I have an optical mouse. I'm like, oh yeah, ball mice, pff, please, optical mice. And none of them worked. I tried cheap models, old models from like the late 90s. I tried Logitech. Anything I can get my hands on that was a PS2 optical mouse. None of them worked. So ball mice worked fine, keyboards worked fine. Sure. I'll take a state maintenance. Yes, I want to say state maintenance cures, yeah, prevents adverse effects. So that's pretty solid. That's like a must-have. Thank you very much. Indeed. Confusing all that chunk. Yeah. So you're level 26. Let's see if we got something in the shop for you. Let's see here, 27, 13, 19. Oh, what's 27 here? So, Joelable, good news. I found an armor with slots for you. Bad news, it's level 27. You are not quite old enough to use, but soon, soon you will. Take the state too. Enjoy its wonders. I'm good right now. I got my slots filled at the moment. But thank you very much. That's very kind of you, Jaxer. I appreciate it. But yeah, my slots are filled right now. Oh, so the Total Control 5 had some serious... Word. You let me know when... You let me know when Evan's Punisher drops. We'll talk then. Actually, do I have anything in the bank? I sold all those armors. So Joelable, I had some armors previously because I was saving up for myself, and then I sold them because I think they weren't 4-slot. So I sold them. Sorry, buddy. We got one coming up. Hey. Ooh. Yeah, we'll go this one. I'm going yours, Joel. Oh yeah, word up on that. Yeah, might as well have the matching pair. The US mouse is really cheap and crappy, so I would recommend not getting it. Like here, let me, because they're just running around right now, so I can show you real quick. So, so the American, oh, for Pete's sake, I'm trying to talk here. Dang gummy. So anyway, whenever you get a chance, I'll show the mouse, but it's honestly a really cheapo mouse, like the US mouse. There's not a lot of hardware in it. I've taken it apart before, and yeah, great. I'm so glad the box says that. I totally believe that. But yeah, yeah, here we got a good spot. So, let's see here. So, mouse, right? And so you have, of course, ball. But the actual board itself, no, I think they had it. Oh, did it? Dang gummit. Well, let me know when the stream's back up. Man, am I spreading? Oh, you got a spread needle! Yo! Spread needle! What's up, spread needle? Spread needle. Nice. Yeah, spread needle is probably my favorite nowadays. Okay, whatever. Sure, it's probably cool, it's back. Thank you for coming back stream. So, as I was saying, the US mouse is really cheaply built. It's a different vendor actually did the Japanese mouse, and it's much better built. It has much better feedback in the buttons, things like that. So I would highly recommend the Japanese mouse, just as someone who's had to use the US mouse a bunch. Because like the US mouse, the scroll doesn't always work for switching weapons and things like in UT or you know, Quake 3, things like that. Alright, a pull +2. Heck yeah. Hard mode items, yo. Let's go. Sorry guys, being that real quick. And fixing camera. Do two things at once. There we go. Perfect. Sorry about that. Right? Quake 3 is awesome, yo. That's right. Oh, that wonderful slowdown. We got some action. Oh, there we go. Guy Foley, there you go. Yeah, boy. What's he talking about? All the frames. Oh no, Jaxter's in trouble as I look at all the blocking going on. Calm some of those fools down. And chill out, relax. Boom. My bad. Sorry, Jobel. My bad, man. I was spinning around like a silly person. Alright. Alright, try talking to Joel. You wanna get a hit in here real quick, man? I think that's what's in there. I think so. Hope so. If not, sorry for killing one things. Hey, Jess! I got some magic to shoot off, man. There you go. Yeah. Ah, spread's so slow. I want that spread needle, man. That's where it's at. Clean up shop. Clean up shop. So this teamwork, dreamwork. Yeah, we gotta get him on state maintenance stuff here. That's what's What's up, Jess? Yeah, he's sleeping. Yeah. Poodles be good. I'm playing with people online. I have people to play with tonight, Jess. It's amazing. My wife is amazed, I promise. She's amazed. Oh yeah, got some. Oh yeah. Dragon's pretty cool. Oh, dude. Okay, Jobel. So, did you know you can link photon blasts to make them more effective? If you did not know, now you know. So, like, if you're playing teams, right, people got photon blasts, wait for people to get a bunch of them together, and then you just, like, chain them up. Point to get area of people. Yeah, it's pretty sick. So it'll do, so the damage will stack and multiply. And of course, as you imagine, you can have up to 4 people do it at once. What's really cool too is that the effects will also stack. So for instance, if you have, like, say, one that would buff just you or someone surrounding you, if someone else chains off one and they're not in the range of that buff, they will still get the buff because they're chaining. Yeah, dude, it's pretty sick. So, yeah. And so what happens is too is you can be targeting different enemies in different rooms and such, but the damage will still, because they're chained, will go across all those enemies hit by at least 1 photon blast. So it's a really good way of spreading damage very quick and spreading effects very quick. Yeah, it's pretty sick. Photon blasts are pretty awesome. See if I can pull my dolphin one. See, I don't have a good area to do my dolphin one yet. That's probably my favorite one for rangers because it's a lot of damage and a straight shot. Oh shit, I messed that up. Frick. So I missed on that. So here's the dolphin looks like. How did I miss that? Man, I beat that up, man. Womp womp. See if I can get accurate enough with my guns here too. I can have a gun that does special effects. So again, if it's like a spread or something, I could then use that to hit other enemies, like in a group like that. It's not as effective as spells like what you guys are gonna have, but it's still something. Like you do a hold or a poison or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Or a health steal. Ace, money. Oh, those frames, yes. Oh yeah, bombs. Boxes! Oh, I'm full. Never mind, I'm full on items. Let's see here. Yep. Oh yeah, Jess, after PSO here, I'm gonna go and make that meal. Alright. Yeah. I'm saying after PSO, I'm gonna make that meal. The sweet potatoes and steak. I did. I didn't. Taco Bell. I mean, I'm not really hungry right now. Now, that being said, Taco Bell is pretty good. So, I mean, I can always eat Taco Bell. Okay. It may not be for a bit, though. Just as a heads up. We're in the middle of caves, too. Search for crows. I'm buffed up now, man. You can't squat to me. Some distance. Beep, beep. It's action. It's hot action. Shake. Spawning some guys on here. Up, 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 beep, beep. Onward and upward. Oh, you got him first. Okay. I'm not gonna claim to be the best. I'm gonna try it. Oh, boom level, there you go! Noise. Slots for days. Let's go. Alright, gel's gone. Hey, Bomber. That's kind of cool. Oh. Yeah, so Drobel. So what Jaxer has there, it's a spread weapon that can be equipped by other classes, and it's much faster than one I have. It's called Spread Needle. There is a vanilla version of it that he has a special weapon, but if you're doing challenge mode, which is like a series of time trials and endurance runs and things like that that you do with other people. Yeah, let's go ahead and switch there, buddy. Yeah, there we go. Almost up. But yeah, when you do those challenges, you get ranked based on time, performance, things like that. And if you do well, you get S rank. And I believe you get to pick your S rank weapon. So Spread Needle is one of those. So the S rank Spread Needle is more powerful than vanilla Spread Needle. And it's just freaking awesome good. It's freaking good. So yeah, that weapon's freaking awesome. It honestly it's busted because it's a fast firing spread weapon that multiple classes can use. Like see boom, well, Jaxer's also 128, but still, it's awesome. Dude, it's awesome. Spread Needle's so good. It's so good. Yeah, you want to level up quick, get a Spread Needle. That's straight up. So that's the story. You get buffed too. Yeah, girl. Because like you see, my spread is slow firing, cumbersome. Spread needle ain't. Spread needle is for life. And we can't get that. We need more friends. Oh snap! Photon blast! Yes, feeding mag every day. Let's go with. I might need to get more antidotes actually. So I'm gonna wait on town to feed mag. I'm gonna pipe. I'm piping. I gotta sell some items. I'm full. I've been full for a while. I can definitely see the imperfections, not imperfections, but like subtle details of like the buff images you have next to your names when you're in this HDMI conversion. Kind of funny. Oh, that's right! I gotta equip my armor again. I lost everything since I died. Forgot about that. I'm like, where's all my stuff at? So I've been playing Gimps this entire time. Spread still on, that's what we want. Auto grinder, grind that up. Sort, autoly, and that will work. Let's get some antidotes. Anything else, I think. Feed my mag. So right now, since I am a ranger, I'm focusing on dex because that impacts accuracy, which it does two things. One, of course, makes me more accurate, but number two, helps me get to using better weapons quicker, since accuracy is the stat that determines if I can use a weapon or not. Unlike hunters, it's power. With mages, it's magic, so on down the line. So that's why having like really high accuracy is good for me for having a mag here. Also, since I'm a robot, I don't use magic, so mind means nothing to me. But then I'm trying to at least have some more power, since the guns tend to be weaker. So I need some buffs and strength, and get a little bit of defense to have some kind of balance, right? So that's sort of the thinking. Pretty slow. These are so sick. These These are hot garbage. Man, I can't wait for it to be hard. Get some better stuff. Go. Save my pennies. Yeah, now you can equip that state maintenance, man. You're getting a makeover. Hey, if you're offering to hop on, man, have at it. In ship 00. Let's see what I got. So you probably got more magic than I can buy right now. Trouble. Chunkin' Fry Rye. What? What name is that? Oh man, we got a bunch of high level. Oh, these high levels and hard. What up? It's a it's a fun name. I'll say that. For later. When you need him most. Or make this dizzy. Sure. Yes, nice name. Well done. Still no drop frames. We haven't disconnected again, so that's good. Yeah, man. Clears rooms and cleans carpets. The noodle needle. Man. That's a nice frying pan though. Got a green pipe, right? So now, Chunkin', you'll be like, what low-level weapon could I use here? I can find you a hot garbage weapon to use if you want. Cheapest crap in the store. No problem. Angel's the one to take. Yeah, man, I don't have slick names for my characters. I'm all like, oh, I want to name my character the thing I had used back in like middle school and high school for online names, like Inferno Dragon, and other dragon names. Buffs. Whoop, whoop. I don't want mono mate. Hang on, flower. Dance. Oh, nice. The maracas. I think you guys been playing a little bit of PSO, huh? Get all these OG weapons out. Oh, you start waking people out? Yeah, man, you gotta let us lobies get some of this experience, yo. Oh, let me get this camera back up. There we go. Oh, I got the spread. Cranberry, cool beans, spread. Okay, so y'all got your spread needle S rank weapons, your challenge mode stuff, your maracas, saw blades, bazooka cannons, your Orajitos, your soul eaters. That's cool, bro. Alright, you know what I got? I got hold spread plus 7. Let's go. This weapon is OG spread gun. Look at that. 80, 47, 86 damage. That is sick damage. You don't even know. Oh, is that too rough? How about some shock rail gun plus 25? Yeah. This just bee's knees weapons. You don't even know what to do with these. I know you are, man. I know you are. These sick puppies. You're gonna have to go to a vet after this. These things are so sick. Like, I might have a chance to do some magic to know what it's like to be like vicarious mage. That's how awesome these weapons are. Heaven's Punisher. Man, I've been punishing Heaven for years. I don't need no handgun to do that. I got my damn Gatlin plus 10. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. That's what's up. Hey, sweet, Caves 3. We can get out of caves. I'm assuming we're not like 100%ing maps or anything here, so. All I have is this brand. Man, Jobel, you are a brand. You are the brand. You are the franchise. That's what you are. Ain't no boring brand. You're like Kellogg's. Oh, look at that ice! That ice is nice. Yo, no, I could use though. Well, I mean, I can't use it. Yo, we gotta get some pan arms weapons here, yo. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need. Alright, so like I had a hunter for a while when I played this. I think that's the GameCube version, yeah. So I played episode 1 and 2 on GameCube. I had a hunter and I used the Brass Assassin's Blades like forever. They just, I mean, they look awesome, you know? I like the animation with that, like the little hook I had with the weapon. Like, it was pretty sweet. My brother liked the Bell Saber stuff quite a bit. That was his thing, but I mean, Bell Saber stuff just falls all over the place. So, whatever. I still want to try, like I never got a bazooka cannon. I think that's what falls from the tank guy in Mines 2, right? Yeah, get some parts from him. That was like kind of a cool like creature part weapon to get. And then you got a bunch of splash. I think that has some splash damage too, 'cause it's like a raw foe sort of effect at the end of it. That I thought would be pretty cool to get. No, it's Inferno Bazooka, I think. That's what I'm thinking. It was Inferno Bazooka, maybe? Is that it? Help me out, Chunkin. I think that's Inferno Bazooka I'm thinking of. I'm trying to use my old man memory here. So, sweet, a glaive and a telepipe. Oh, sick drops. Oh yeah, you have the Inferno Bazooka. I mean, it's a fun weapon to play with. Yeah, there you go. Like, wait, hold up. You go into the toy box? Is that what's going on? You're gonna be going to that toy box, pulling some stuff out. We'll pull some Rappy Wings 2-wire at it. It's like I got all kinds of emotes. Bye. Oh god. Boom! Let's go. Level up. That's what I can see. Let's go. I can do this one. Mine, isn't this cool? We are going to here. Sure, why not? That's gonna be a really awesome. Like if there's like at least a mono grinder, I'd be happy. Moon animals. I mean, Solar Mash doesn't mean a whole lot now because, like, Jovel's got state maintenance now, so poke that button. Man, he's like, he's got state maintenance now. Man, you just run through those. There. Trying to be all pro like that. Run through the mines. Oh, snap. Hang on. I can damage panels maybe. Yep. Yay! Look, I can cast magic too! Yay! I'm like a human! And I'm probably not gonna wait now. No one wants... Actually, would Panarm's parts actually drop on hard? Yeah. Also, I think if you do the quick equip menu, that will also prevent you from slowing down for damage. So, I think it's the start menu and the quick equip menu. I could be lying about the quick equip menu, but I think that's indeed the case. Alright, so while he's... What do I want to take this video? I want to just do my... Oh no, there a kill? But yeah, do the Panarm's parts drop on hard, or do I have to wait for the hard for that? Frames and frames. Oh, you jerk at Panarms. Oh, you got some spells, yo? Go get them spells, Joel. Get some spells. More discs for the collection. Someday you'll be a big boy, you can cast some spells. Someday. I will blast you with my rail gun. Okay. Y'all on the stream. They're calling this a rail gun. That is... Look. This console also has Quick 3. That's a rail gun. Like, you know... Practically instant grip. Magic, really? Alright. Alright, man. Pull out the big guns. Alright. But no, it's like... So, Quake 3, you know, it's got... a railgun, like almost insta-gib stuff, right? They're not calling this handgun a railgun. Or at the very least, use like a rifle to call a railgun, but they call it a railgun? Really? Really? Just saying. I'm just throwing that out there. Hey man, you can't help it, you're powerful. You have great power there with that Megid. Sha sha sha! I can't blame you. I can't blame you. This boss is so screwed. I'm gonna use my spread gun, because why not? Now, also keep in mind, Jobel already has a Parasite Wear. I had a spare one in my box. That's probably, I mean, I don't know if there's like anything else decent that drops from this boss. Besides something. So. Spread gun. And Oh my god, this thing is so screwed. Freaking spread guns, yo. Hope you got your hit in, Joel, because this thing ain't lasting for any time. GG. GG work. Dang. Man, they even debuff that worm. He's like depressed now and stuff. Like, for real. Sweet, a dye fluid? Great. Man, Hermit sucks for stuff. I mean, you got memories. That's pretty cool. Alright, so with caves being done, I'm gonna have to scoot out because my wife is wanting to get Taco Bell. Yeah, Mrs. wanting to get Taco Bell. That's a pretty big deal. And we got some good time in here today. Alright. That's it for me, folks. It's been fun. Play with you laters. Yeah. Indeed. So yeah, so everyone looking at the stream and here. Oh, guild cards, right! My card. Send. Send. There we go. Good call on the guild card, because I always forget about those. Absolutely. Okay, but anyway, for everyone like watching the stream live, thank you so much for watching and participating. It's fun. I'm glad to see people joining up on PSO. It's been a long time since I got to be able to do that. I mean, it's been years, right? Man, I was here when the PSO came out, so kind of having that again, having just a random group get together, awesome. And also, guys, for showing up from the Discord servers and stuff, I do appreciate that. That's awesome. It's cool. I'm glad to see a community coming in and playing games, man. That's what it's all about, and I'm really happy to see it, honestly. For those of you watching afterward, sure, I can send that one more time. Cool. But yeah, so I mean, for those of you watching it, for those of you watching after the fact, thanks for watching the recorded stream. Again, this is going to be archived on YouTube, gaming, and as well as, you know, we have it on Twitch, obviously. So, thanks guys. Talk to you later and play some games. Have some fun. Play some Dreamcast. There's plenty of Dreamcast to play. Maybe we'll play some... Ooh, we could play some NFL 2K2 at some point. Because I like sports games, yo. But, that's another time. What up? I missed that whole conversation. Ah, I got it. Yo. Thanks. Alright, so yeah, so take it easy, guys. Talk to you later. Have a great night. Get some sleep. Play some games. So on and so forth. And, yep.